do another live reading. These are free forms, so you can ask me anything in the chat. I would be happy to help you. The cutoff times are 3:45 p.m. Standard Time. So, you know, I want to answer as many questions as possible, but I can't. Hi, Cindy. You have a question? Welcome, welcome. Yes, go for it. Okay. Patricia stopped stalking Elijah. Let's see. Will Patricia stop stalking Elijah? One more shuffle. We have the Four of Wands reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like Patricia might be a little unstable. She's feeling neglected, left out in the cold, sort of on the outside looking in, right? And it knocks off her foundation. Maybe she's used to sort of getting attention a certain way, and maybe you're not giving her that attention. So I feel like she's going to treat it like it's fun, but it might not be fun for you. Let me get one more shuffle. Hold on. And I want to clarify this Page of Wands. One more shuffle. Six of Cups, Temperance first, and the Full reverse. Talking to you anytime soon. With the Full reverse, she might be a little foolish, and with the Temperance reverse, this is like a lack of moderation, right? Like overdoing it. And the Six of Cups, one from your past, so like she won't. I'm sorry, Elijah. But I think she's gonna like feel like, I don't know. It's like she's gonna try to get you in like a fun way, but boundaries, I guess. So let's see. Cindy asked first, so I'm gonna get to loving it here in a sec. But let's do Cindy. How do others view me? How do others view Cindy? How do others view Cindy? We have the Three of Staffs reversed, so it's like you don't wait. You don't sit around. You make things happen. You take matters into your own hands. Captain of your own ship. Let's see what else. How do others view Cindy? How do others view Cindy? One more shuffle. We have the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but doesn't have to be. The Knight of Staves, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Death, Scorpio energy. So how do others see you? You do take matters into your own hands. You are in your authority. You're probably very intelligent, very smart. You might even be like well-educated, a lot of advanced degrees, but even if you don't have an advanced degree, like you're very smart, very intelligent, and someone that people come to for advice. Oh, wow, Scorpio rising. I love it when that happens. But someone who is very intellectual, very smart, maybe a little stern, but it's like not someone to mess with, right? And the Knight of Staves, this is my one night stand card, so they could like see you as a little bit of a playa, or they could just see you as someone who's very attractive and they want to do the nasty with, right? So a lot of passion, though, a lot of fire, and you know, like sexual attraction. With the Death reversed, this is a transformation. So maybe it's like you don't change for anyone. With this whole Three of Staves, it's like you don't wait on anyone. You create your own destiny, create your own life, and so like I feel like with this Death reversed, it's like you aren't going to bend for anyone else. And with this King of Swords, that's like very solid in yourself, right? So I'm glad that resonated. Let's get on to the other one. Loving it. Will my friend arrive safely in the U.S.? For loving it, will their friend arrive safely in the U.S. of A? Will their friend arrive safely for loving it? We have the Three of Cups reversed. I'm feeling like jet lag. And then we have the Hanged Man. So maybe they'll get stuck, like layovers, delayed, and be super tired. Like whenever they come back, they might not. Thank you, Cindy. They might not be like super sociable or anything, but they might have had all these layovers and delays in their travels that it's like, I can't be like my 100%. Will their friend arrive safely in the USA? Will their friend arrive safely in the USA? I also want to say for this, for Loving It, there might be a lot of bureaucracy involved, like a lot of hoops they have to jump through, paperwork and stuff. So initially they might not be as like active and fun. They might have to settle for a little bit. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. We have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups reversed. So I'm feeling like meeting up with them is going to not be as easy, right? I feel like there are going to be some sort of delays. With the Eight of Cups, it's like an inability to move on, to walk away. But I do feel like it's like travel delays. With the Seven of Cups, there might be a lot of things they have to do as far as I need to get a place, I need to get a job, I need to, sign up for a new phone or something like that. So a lot of different elements coming into play before they can really like meet up with you. Let's get on to the next question. Thank you, Loving It. I love that reading. Will I be with anyone anytime soon? For Teresa. Is Teresa going to be with anyone anytime soon? For Teresa. Will Teresa be with anyone anytime soon? Will Teresa be with anyone anytime soon? We have Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. We have Sonia. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. And then one more, I am the angel of family. Change or addition is coming to your family. So for Teresa, I feel like either you might meet someone through a family member or you might meet someone through schooling. But actually, I feel like right now is a time, because of this learning and study and education, right now might be a time to sort of learn about yourself and learn about like relationship stuff, quite possibly like family issues, like stuff that our parents passed down to us that like don't always fit once we reach adulthood. So you might have to sort of like relearn what your soul ultimately wants and what has been sort of deprogrammed in your process, right? And also with learning, I feel like you might come across someone who is like different from your usual type, and so you have like that could sort of throw you off guard, right? You can't really predict them, so it's going to shift all of your perspectives on love. But if you rely on like I would say not push too hard as far as like I'm gonna get on Tinder and OkCupid and Match.com and this and that, and I'm gonna like push for a date. I feel like if you just sort of talk with your spirit team, right? Talk with your angels, your spirit guides, and all of that, then they're gonna put people in your life that are gonna bring about any new connection. Also, if you don't want to get pregnant anytime soon, wrap it up. Thank you. I love you very much, Teresa. Let's get on to the next question. EK, is the relationship between me and Lori over? I'm a Capricorn, she's an Aries. Okay. EK, what's going on with Lori? What's going on with Lori for EK? We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. We have the Two of Cups reversed. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Swords. So let me get a shuffle. I feel like maybe there was a disconnect because someone, there might have been some codependency issues. There might have been some just not being whole within oneself to really offer that cup of love fully, right? To offer oneself 100%. That could be on your part or someone else's part. Money could be involved because we have 2 Pentacles here, but again, you did say you were dealing with the Capricorns. That is Earth energy. That is Pentacles energy. So I feel like it would be on the Capricorn's part. Who was that? You're a Capricorn. So maybe, let me pull some other cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune, woo, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So I feel like in order to reconnect, there's going to have to be some work done on yourself, and then it's going to be like the fates, fortune, divine timing, destiny, right? The wheel turning in your favor. But you have to go on this sort of soul's quest to work on yourself, know what relationship, and sort of untie any anxieties, any worries, any fears, any doubts. But it's going to require just soul searching, right? Introspection and wondering, like, making a list of like what you have to offer in a relationship, right? Let me know if that resonated, EK. Let's get on to the other one, to the next one. We have Priyanka. I hope I'm saying that right. Can you tell me the person on my mind feels about me? Okay, let's see. Priyanka, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about Priyanka? How do they feel? How do they feel about Priyanka? How do they feel? How do they feel about Priyanka? How do they feel? One more shuffle. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. We have the Page of Swords reversed. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. Jeez. We have the Tower. And we have Death reversed. So how do they feel about you? They might feel like you have like a lot of different options around you. The Knight of Cups is kind of this Casanova type. Sort of like has emotional affairs and stuff, so they could actually be jealous. And I would say that they are jealous because the Page of Swords is kind of this passive aggressive little spy. He feels like on the outside looking in, neglected, not part of the team, right? And the Knight of Swords, they might feel like tongue-tied around you. Maybe they feel like you are an excellent communicator and they just can't like match up. They might see things that shock them online, right? Things that and I'm not sure what this is, but I feel like it's something that like this isn't changing. This hasn't changed. We have Scorpio energy. Scorpio strong because Tower can represent Scorpio. And we have the Knight of Cups. Also Aquarius. Aquarius is strong because we have these air energies. But how do they see you? Maybe having a lot of options, not being like wordy enough for you, and sort of shocking things online, I guess. Let's get on to the next one. I hope that resonated. Sometimes I don't know what the things I say. Let's see. Gratitude, joy. Will there be a reconciliation with Capricorn? For gratitude and joy, are we reconciling with the Capricorn? Gratitude and joy, are we reconciling with the Capricorn? Gratitude and joy. We have the Five of Wands. There might be a lot of competition in your sphere or in their sphere. You might feel like you have to compete with a lot of people, or they might feel like they have to compete with a lot of people. But let's see. One more shuffle. We have death, so undergoing a transformation. Death is showing up a lot today, guys. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Ew. Yes, you guys are reconciled. Need to take place either on your part or their part, and I feel like the changes that need to take place are teamwork. So if you were doing all the work and they weren't doing anything, then they need to change that. And if the reverse, then you need to change it, right? But I feel like there's going to be coming out of the cold, right? Like mending your differences, putting the past behind you, and trying to work on a long-term relationship, right? A stable life with each other, life partner, same values, all of that, right? I want to pull a oracle card for this. I felt guided. One more. Scrying, intuition. So it might seem like nothing's going on right now. So you're going to have to use your inner knowing with this one. And even though in your 3D reality you guys might not be together, you have to keep the faith that there's something underneath the surface, and a lot of things are changing beneath the surface that you can't really see in your material world. Thank you, gratitude and joy. I'm very grateful for you. Let's get on to the next one. What do we have? Heat journey. What does Aaron want with Heat Journey? What does Aaron want with Heat Journey? What does Aaron want with Heat Journey? Spirit, thank you. Please surrender to one that running the program. Expecting both for the hairs for the fall. What does Aaron want? Woo! We have Skull of Darkness, blind spots. We have joy. He wants joy. And we have Skull of Light, illumination. So we have two cards that talk about light and darkness. And we have this joy card, which is very light. So I'm getting two messages with this. I have gone through, he might have had some hard times. He might have suffered some depression, and he's looking for someone to bring out this light, right? To help him see the lighter side of life, help him see a more joyful, this says rejoicing in the present, right? So help him kind of forget the past. I also see that what Aaron wants, he might not even know himself. With those blind spots, it's like, maybe he's not as spiritual as you are, and so he isn't like illuminated to that sort of lifestyle, right? So I think what his higher self wants is for you, who may be like further along in your spiritual development, to activate his inner light, right? Activate his inner joy, and to show him the things that he is blind to, that he, has dark spots on. Let me know if that resonated. Let's get on to the next one. Thank you, Heat Joy. Adobe King, what does your future hold? Not long-term future, short-term future. What does the short-term future hold for Adobe King? What does the short-term future hold for Adobe King? What does the short-term future hold for Adobe King? What does the short-term future hold for Adobe King? I see the Nine of Cups. That means a wish. One more shuffle. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Empress reversed. And we have the Five of Staves. So, for Adobe King, I feel like there are going to be, I am assuming that this is a male that I'm speaking to. I think a lot of women are going to be fighting for your attention. I want to say that because we have the Five of Staves here. That's a card about competition, and we have the Empress reversed. So, kind of like maybe insecure women. The Empress is someone she's the divine feminine, very comfortable in herself, queen of queens, but whenever she's reversed, she doesn't believe in her sexiness, right? They might overdo their sexiness because they feel like they have to compete, right? So they might sort of outslut each other to like get in your good graces. And you would think that that would be every man's dream, right? But I feel like this is sort of an entrapment. If Adobe King is a female, then you could be competing with other females in this way. But I feel like you are someone who is independent, self-reliant, who is self-assured in your own self, and so this is sort of like not something you want because you want someone who is on your level, who is confident within themselves, right? So let me know if that resonates. Let's get on to the next one. Thank you very much. Oh, hi, my Twitter friend. Balak, I don't know. Will I ever find someone scared of the future? Never be scared of the future. Will you ever find someone? Well, I hope I'm saying that right. Balak. We have the Four of Swords. It's a card about rest and relaxation. Let's keep it moving. Will Balak ever find? Will you ever find? One more shuffle. Will you ever find someone? We have the Six of Cups reversed. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and we have Judgment. Okay, so first of all, I would encourage you not to focus on what didn't work out in the past. The Six of Cups is a card about the past. Whenever you can talk about bad memories, experiences that we just sort of relive over and over and over again. I do it too. No one's perfect. But what I would encourage you is that slow and steady wins the race. And even though you might strike out, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So he takes the longest, but he always reaches his goal because he makes sure that every T is crossed and every I is dotted. So you are not going to settle for just anyone. You're not going to settle for just any relationship. And as a result, yeah, you might strike out sometimes, right? You might not have that quantity, others might, but it means that you will have a more quality of life because you took your time and you did things right? I also want to say with the Four of Swords, the rest and relaxation card, this kind of goes with the Six of Cups, just saying like, don't spin your wheels about what happened in the past, right? Just like moving forward, even though moving forward might mean that you don't get there as quickly. But with this Judgment card, this is rising up from the ashes. This is liberation, right? It talks about the rapture. So Archangel Gabriel comes down, he blows his horn, and he says, do you want to stay on this hellhole earth, or do you want to fly up to heaven with me? And so this is about surrendering and being liberated from this like hellish earth, right? And like flying up to heaven. So if you stick on a true path, on a path of integrity, on a path where you honor your values, then eventually you are going to be liberated from whatever bad memories you have experienced in the past. Let me know if that resonated. Let me get on to the next question. Yasmin. Younger Aries man, what secrets does he hide? What does the younger Aries man hide from Yasmin? What does younger Aries, what secrets is he hiding? We have the Two of Cups reversed. Younger Aries, what secrets is he hiding? 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 One more shuffle. We have Ace of Pentacles. We have Wheel of Fortune reversed. We have Seven of Wands reversed. And we have the Chariot. So what he is hiding is there is this sort of disconnect in love, not necessarily unrequited love. What I feel like is just an inability to sort of recognize love right now because it's bad timing for him. It's not the right time for him. There's things he needs to go through. I feel like there's some defensiveness, some like maybe he sort of feels burdened by love, and it's not even like your fault or like your it's nothing against you. It's just like for him personally, I feel like there's something about love that he just feels like, oh, it's too much work. Oh, why do I have to like deal with this, right? And I feel like he does see you as someone of value, right? But the secrets that he's hiding is just that it's not the right time for him. There's things he needs to work on within himself. The Chariot is about moving forward, right? So he kind of wants to move. He wants to be in control for sure. I can see that with these two cards. But he wants to move forward, like with or without you, and I feel like he feels like no one can keep up with him, right? He's just like too fast for people, and he's like he's gone. Like maybe he gets bored easily or something like that. But it's like something he has to work through. Let me know if that resonates. Let's get on to the next question. Babe, babe, is that any new love coming my way? Do we have new love for Babe? Thanks, Babe. Babe. Do we have any new love for Babe? Any new love for Babe? New love for Babe. New love. One more shuffle. New love for Babe. We have Lady de la Muertes, acceptance and equality. We have, ooh, yes, Barn Brack, sweetness and synergy. I love it. And we, yes! And we have Black Cat, fortune meets opportunity. Love this. So there are so many surprises on your way. These both talk about surprises. This is sort of like synchronicity, serendipitous moments, like just meeting like the right person at the time on the street. And this is a really beautiful card too, because it's kind of like, I think it's an Irish tradition at Halloween, but it's kind of like King's Cake at Mardi Gras if you're in the US, where you put little trinkets in a cake and whoever gets the baby has good luck, right? And there's a lot of different little charms in this cake. So this card is kind of like, there's surprises at every corner, right? And it's also a card about baking. So like the universe and your spirit team, your guides are like cooking things behind the scenes just to like plant little treasures for you, to like give you these serendipitous moments, these really like fortunate moments. And with the Lady de las Muertes, this is a card about like beauty and money. It's very Venusian, so Libra Taurus energy. But this person could be very beautiful. Doesn't matter if they're male or female, but they could be very beautiful and rich. And I also think there might be a connection with work or a connection with some sort of money thing, right? like buying something, being at a shop, or gambling, something like that, something to do with money. But in any case, you're going to feel very fortunate to meet them. Fortune meets opportunity, right? Let me know if that resonates. Well, I guess you wouldn't know immediately, right? Okay, so we did babe. Let's do Elijah again. How will I meet my next girlfriend? What sign will she be? Let's see. Who is Elijah's next girlfriend and what is her sign? Who is Elijah's next girlfriend and what is Ten of Staves reverse? My wishes. Everyone has disappointed me. I never get what I want. I should just throw in the towel and then surprise. Love comes your way. Isn't that always how it works? I'm gonna get 2 more cards for you. Who is Elijah's next girlfriend? When will you meet your next girlfriend? We have the Knight of Staves reversed. We have the 3 of Pentacles. You could meet this person at work. Also, it could be sort of a one-night stand type of thing. Something that you didn't expect. Like you may be at your wit's end, like give up and just want like casual relationships, and that casual relationship turns into a deep soul connection, right? So don't discard any like friends with benefits situations. But this is going to be someone who works together with you. Even if they don't actually work with you, they're going to give you that equal elbow grease that relationships require, right? But signs, Gemini is strong, quite possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I'm feeling more Gemini. Let me know if you do meet a Gemini. Let's get on to, glad it made sense for you guys. Claire, is it possible to get a reading? Yes. Ines, what's coming for me in love this summer? What's coming for Ines in love? I hope I'm saying that right. Ines, what's coming for them in love? Ines. Ooh, Omega, victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So yes, love is happening. Let's see with who. Under what circumstances? One more shuffle. Tell us about summer love for Inez. King of Swords reversed. Hanged Man reversed. And 8 of Wands. Ew, not going to be waiting anymore. Lots of text messages. Lots of flirty little back and forth. Good conversation. Love it. Quite possibly from a Pisces or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The King of Swords is someone who is a little unmerciful, kind of, he can kind of come off as a butthole, but I feel like you're going to like this person because they might be a butthole to everyone else but you, right? Like you have any, you can get the words out of them, right? And it doesn't have, but yeah, so victory's yours. You're not gonna have to wait anymore. And I feel like even though this is reversed, I feel like this person is going to shift your perspectives. You're going to shift theirs, and it's just going to be talky. Like it. Let's get on to next question. Will Mickey and I get back together for Claire? Will Mickey and Claire get back together? 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 Cups reversed. 4 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. and Knight of Rods. So, you know, maybe this person made you feel a little rejected in the past. They might have had like emotional affairs with other people, like nothing you could prove on a physical level. It's not like they had some secret, you know, girlfriend necessarily, but, you know, they might have had friendships with people who they didn't quite set the right boundaries with. And I feel like they kept some options open because of their own fears of getting rejected, right? But as a result, uh, they weren't able to invest fully in you. So right now, is it Mickey? Yeah. Mickey might be two things. I think perhaps working on his coin, working on building up his finances, working on a new financial opportunity. But I also feel like maybe he recognizes you more than he did in the past, right? Maybe the separation has made him see things in a detached way and like see how great you are where he didn't fully appreciate you before. I feel like if he does return, it's going to come off as a like booty call type of thing, which do what you want to do. But I feel like you know, boundaries are required. I don't feel like if he's coming in with like a friends with benefits offer, I don't think it's necessarily true. Like I feel like he does want love. He just doesn't know um, the most like lighthearted way to come back in, right? So it's like not the whole truth because he does actually like see your value now, but honestly, I kind of feel like you have him in the palm of your hands, right? Like you kind of have him like wrapped around your finger if he does return. So you can take advantage of that. Let me know if that resonates. Mimi, okay, so Dario, does he want a long-term relationship? Dario, does he want a long-term relationship with me? One more shuffle. Dario, long-term relationship. King of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Chariot. Like it, like it. I feel like he does want a long-term relationship, but he might be a little scared of getting rejected. Like he might feel like he is going to like. I feel like what he wants, you know, that knight in shining armor, right? But he's scared to go all the way because, you know, maybe in the past people rejected that sort of like come on strong attitude. But I do feel like with these two cards, it's very come on strong. The king of the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, is someone who is a leader, someone who motivates others, leads the team, and this is very similar. This is about taking charge, being in control. The Chariot is moving forward, having that drive and determination. The Chariot is a Cancer sign too. But I feel like he wants to be that person, but there are like some fears about you know, whether or not you will feel like smothered or turned off by that energy. But I feel like he's doing it anyway. He's going to charge forward anyway, and I feel like he does want to work on something long term because this is about teamwork. Let me know if that resonated. Let's get on to the next one. We have, thank you, everyone. We have, how does Ruben feel about Benita? How does Ruben feel about Benita? How does Ruben feel about you? How does Ruben feel about you? How does Ruben feel about Benita? How does Ruben feel about you? 5 minutes until the cutoff, guys. I wish I could answer it. Last time I didn't cut off and ended up taking a long time. How does Ruben feel about Benita? We have the Six of Staves reversed. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups. Kind of a challenging energy. I feel like maybe Ruben feels like you've moved on, like you don't love him, like you're not waiting on him anymore. This is a card about rest and relaxation. So it's like, I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to sleep on my love life anymore. I'm gone. The Eight of Cups talks about walking away. With the Six of Staves, he might feel like you don't recognize him. You don't, like he's just, like he can't be a champion in your life. I feel like there's a lot of insecurities regarding him. We have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card about worries, fears, doubts, anxieties, sleepless nights, nightmares. So he's up in his head about this, and I feel like he's just trying to focus on one cup to sort of talk himself up. I feel like it's more his own insecurities that are influencing this than maybe anything you actually did. But I feel like, you know, how does Ruben feel about you? He feels like you have moved away from him, like you don't love him, like you don't recognize him, and that you're on to other things. And he's trying to change that, but I feel like it is kind of a hard process. The Four of Cups in this deck, by the way, is a little different because it shows someone who is focusing on one cup, and then there's three cups behind her, so it's kind of like meditating on this one cup. So he's trying to get it right, but he's having a little trouble. Let me know if that resonates. Let's get on to the next question. Francesca, will Doyle ever approach you? Okay, what's going on with Doyle? What's going on with Doyle? For Francesca, what's going on with Doyle? What's going on with Doyle? Francesca. Please surround us with one that other God and accept him against the Will Doyle approach Francesca? Will Doyle approach Francesca? One more shuffle. We have the Knight of Wands, yes. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Chit. So let me process this. The Knight of Wands, this is a card about taking charge, a card about moving forward. And, okay, guys, cut off time for questions. No more questions. So the Knight of Wands talks about charging ahead, moving forward, coming in, taking action. Just a second. I'm gonna write this so that okay. Let's get back up here. Sorry. So the Knight of Wands, this is about charging forward, taking action. So he is going to approach you. He might do it in a passionate way, in a sexy type of way. For some reason, I feel like he's going to be a little defensive. It has something to do with this Knight of Cups. Like, maybe he is a little defensive about love, so he like plays it off as, you know, this is just sex, this is just an adventure, we're just having fun. So he might be a little defensive about a love relationship. I feel like he is gonna approve, but I feel like he's but he is all about adventure, all about you know, fun dates and exploring new things. With this Nine of Pentacles reversed, I feel like this is someone who is sort of adamantly single, someone who is sort of anti-relationship, you know, I can do everything on my own. I don't need anyone. So just beware of that energy. The Chariot, you guys, he might take you on a drive or like a road trip or something. Yeah, signs we have Cancer, heavy Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, quite possibly, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but strong Cancer energy. Let me know if that resonated. Let's get on to the next question. Carol. I really like a Capricorn. Ever meet him? Okay, what's going on with Carol's Capricorn? What's going on with Carol's Capricorn? What's going on with Carol's Capricorn? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Carol's Capricorn. We have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. We have winter, the sacredness of pausing. Spirit really wants to drive home this message. We have dawn, the light after the darkness. So with this Capricorn, he might have just gotten out of a relationship or had a lot of things in his person that put love on the back burner. Like things, the tides are going to turn soon. I just keep that rapport going with him and then wait for an opportunity whenever his energy is lighter, you know, to swoop in. But it might require a lot of patience. Only you can decide if, you know, waiting is worth it. And definitely don't like put your own life on hold, you know, go about your business. But he just might be in a space where he needs to sort of put a freeze on his love life. And, you know, deal with his own issues. And I tell people this all the time. You want people who take the time to deal with their own issues, because if they jump into a relationship with you without addressing their issues, then they're not going to be that 100% for you, right? So you want your love interest at their 100%. And you like that that brings about a certain level of respect, because you know that they don't just settle for anyone, right? So he's going through his own stuff, but it's going to turn around with that Capricorn. Let me know if that resonated. Let's get on to the next one. Shine Bright. Hello, can I have a love reading, please? I'll get back to the love reading. I want to get more specific ones. Lily, how will the rest of the month be for me? How is the rest of Lily's month going to be? Rest of Lily's month. Rest of Lily's month. We have the 9 of Wands. Okay. Peace. We have the 9 of Wands. We have Temperance. We have Knight of Wands reversed. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So you might be really busy working on finances, working on money. Maybe you have like a summer side hustle or something, and you might miss some opportunities because you have a lot of burdens. I see there's a lot of burdens right now, and you need to balance yourself out and you know, take some rest, balance work and play. Yeah, just make sure that you don't say yes to everything, right? Because you might miss something saying yes to everything. Strong Sagittarius energy with the Temperance and the Knight of Rods. Also Aries or Leo. So that could be you or someone you're dealing with. Let's pull, I want 2 more cards. What is Lily's summer month? So June. What is Lily's June going to be like? One more shuffle. We have 7 of Swords reversed, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. I like it. So you are planting a lot of seeds right now. You are making sure you are lining up stability, just like planting those seeds, waiting for them to harvest. And there's going to be no bullshit that gets by you. Like things are like things that might have once been secret are going to come to light. They're going to harvest, right? And you are going to be transparent. People are going to be transparent with you. Even if they try to pull one over on you, then you're just going to see right through it. And and part of this Seven of Swords is, again, being honest about what you aren't willing to take on, and only plant seeds that are specifically for you and not for anyone else, right? Only invest your time, money, and energy into things that will benefit you, right? Do you? Let me know if that resonated. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, Inez. How does Sultan feel about me? Will there be a committed relationship? Okay. How does Sultan feel about Inez? Will there be commitment? How does Sultan feel about Inez? Will there be commitment? How does Sultan feel about Inez? Will there be commitment? Four of Swords reversed. Tell us about Sultan. Tell us about Sultan. Tell us about Sultan. One more shuffle. Let us know. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. And I don't feel like there is going to be a committed relationship. And I feel like there is a lot of unfairness involved because someone isn't willing to see. They're holding back. They're holding on to their personal security and not being open to a relationship. But they're still being a little passive aggressive person. Like they might still check you out on social media, spy, say little passive aggressive things, but they're unwilling to really like open up their heart, unblock their heart, take off the blindfold and see things, and offer you a balanced relationship. With the Four of Swords reversed, this might be an inability to give it a rest. So, you know, if you want to put up with that, then you know, only take on what you can handle. But if you don't, then, you know, maybe the suggestion is to give it a rest. I hate delivering those messages, but I gotta do what the cards tell me to. What else do we got? Mimi. Eckert isn't texting me back. Oh, Brianna. I think I missed you last time, but I did another reading on my channel for the questions that I missed, so you might want to check that out. Will Aaron talk to me soon? Brianna. Let me see. Will Aaron talk to you soon? Will Aaron talk to me soon? Brianna. Will Aaron talk to Brianna soon? Will Aaron talk to Brianna soon? Aaron talk to Brianna soon? We have Grace and Antoinette to help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So yes, probably, because this shows two angels, unlike the other cards, usually a solitary energy. And this is about talking out your differences and sort of seeing where the other person comes from. So yes, we have Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So you might have to have patience and wait for him to come to you, and not sort of like, you know, hit him up or ask him anything. Just be the one to reach out to you first. And I know that sucks, but you know, it's gonna have to be on his own time. And then we also have, yes, Layla, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So while you're in this time of waiting, I know it's like exhausting. It's like, it drives you crazy, like waiting for other people. I'm like so impatient. I totally get it. But while you're passing the time, while he is, you know, on his way to approach you, because he is going to reach out, we do have that verified. I would say to, yeah, go on a nature hike, spend time in nature, and sort of be in the present moment with yourself and try to sort out like what you want from relationships, what you are going to say whenever he comes, and try to like contemplate on his point of view, right? Just sort of meditate on your own up until he reaches out to you, but he is going to reach out to you. Let's see. DCJ. What Adria Gemini thinks about me. Denise. Okay. What does Denise think about DCJ? DCJ. What does Denise think about DCJ? I want those. What does Denise think about DCJ? What does Denise think about DCJ? What does Denise think about DCJ? One more shuffle. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups, sweet. We have the Chariot, strong Cancer energy, 2 of Cups reversed. We have 10 of Cups, weird. We have 3 of Swords reversed. And we have the Devil reversed. So sweet. Strong Cancer energy, also Pisces and Scorpio, but Cancer's coming out strong. We also have Capricorn energy. But I feel like this person, Denise, really loves you, really wants to cut the crust off your sandwiches and send you little notes in your lunchbox and, you know, write you sweet little messages and all of that. But I feel like maybe she thinks that you aren't as into her as she is to you, right? Because we do have the 10 of Cups. This is happily ever after, you know, white picket fence, house, kids, all that. But she may have some insecurities because of some past heartache, whether that was from you or someone else. But she's healing. With these 2 cards, the Devil reversed and the 3 of Swords, she's healing some old wounds from people who made her feel insecure, from people who made her feel like she wasn't good enough, from people who walked all over this sweet little innocent person, right? And she's dealing with a lot of negative self-talk, not being good enough, you know, love always happens this way, people always use me. She's surmounting it, she's overcoming it, but she's still in a place where she doesn't quite believe that she can receive the same love that she puts out. But I feel like you might have to take the reins on this one, be more in control, more in charge of the connection, to sort of show her, and you might have to sort of go above and beyond what you might normally do, just to reassure her that you feel the same way. Let me know if that resonated. I did have a cutoff time, guys, and let's see, do we have anything else? I'm going to look at the other questions. Last time I gave a separate video for the questions I couldn't get to, but it has been an hour, so I'm going to cut it off now. If you would like me to answer the questions that I skipped, then you might want to subscribe and check out the continued video. I do try to answer everyone's questions. I just can't get to it all today. But I love you guys very much. I love doing these readings. It's so fun to connect with people live because the readings are just so different. Like I can connect like to one-on-one energy. But I love you very much. I'll see you next time. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye.